It's your girl. Nothing's impossible. 77 straight out of Brooklyn. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's wonderful. I hope this past weekend brought you happiness and joy and rest and peace and all that good stuff. It's Drive Time University, baby. It's back in full effect. And I got Kimmy with me. Say hi, Kimmy.
What's up, world?
Guys, listen. Quick. I tweeted something over the weekend. By the way, I need you guys to follow me on Twitter. If you go to my main page and you click on my banner, in my channel page, my Twitter link is on that banner. It's like a little birdie, and you can click on that, or I'll put the link in the description right here. Follow me on Twitter, guys. I would really love to, chat with some of you on Twitter. Now, I tweeted something. I said, don't cry on everyone's shoulder. And I was like, you know what, I have to elaborate on that because, folks retweeted it, and some folks, hit me up and let me know that it really, touched them or whatever. What do I mean by don't cry on everyone's shoulder? Sometimes in life, guys, we come across a moment where we feel weak and vulnerable, and we start reminiscing on things that has happened in our past, things that are currently going on. We have a moment of just a moment where we might want to shed some tears, or we feel, like I said, very vulnerable. And you know what, sometimes when it happens, you may be all by your lonesome, by yourself, and sometimes you may be in the presence of someone. And not every shoulder that's made available to you is a shoulder that you should cry on. Not everyone who gives you their shoulder should be taken up on that offer. What do I mean by that? I mean, while you sitting there crying and you reminiscing and you're having a moment of, cleansing and spiritual cleansing, and, you're just becoming more aware, and you're being very real with yourself, and you're on that shoulder, and you boohooing, oh God, and they rubbing your back, right? And they caressing your shoulder, and they patting you, say, oh baby, it's gonna be okay. But if you could see the expression on their face on the other side of that shoulder, it's like, good for you. They gotta look like, thought you was all that in a bag of chips, didn't you? I remember when you thought you was on top of the world. Or I remember when your relationship was all that, and it was all about you. Now you feeling it, right? I promise you there's people like that. I promise you. And on top of it, you might never know. So here you are, crying on the wrong shoulder. But sometimes they let the cat out the bag. They may say something one day like, people are always thinking relationships gonna work. They always thinking they have a good relationship. Or they may say, oh, some people always have some kind of financial problem. Or some people always getting hit with circumstance. And then a light bulb goes off in your head and say, wait a minute, is that B talking about me? Because I know I cried on that shoulder before.
You want to turn here?
Yeah. I said, I know I cried on that shoulder before. So be careful. If you really need a shoulder to cry on, get a pillow. Put it on the arm of your couch. And let your couch be your damn shoulder, because your couch will never throw nothing in your face or kick nothing back at you. Every shoulder is not a shoulder for you to cry on. I will not understand until I stand before the Lord face to face. And yes, I will. We all will, honey. And just some things I won't understand. Like, how could people be so vindictive and bitter and cruel? And how could people take the most devastating, things that have happened to you in your life that you share with them and throw it back in your face like mud when they get bitter and they get hurt and they get whatever the case may be, whatever they get. Because at the end of the day, you may never really know what a person's true personality is until you rub them the wrong way. And then you'll see all the garbage, all the stench, all the nastiness come out, and it may not please you. So just do yourself a favor and don't cry on everyone's shoulder. You need a shoulder to cry on, use a pillow and a couch or whatever. Cry on your own shoulder. Cry on your arm. Don't cry on everyone's shoulder, I'm telling you. Now, you can't say I ain't tell you. Love you guys. And follow me on Twitter. I'll put the link in the crotch right here. Follow me on Twitter, guys. Have a blessed day.